I'm a little. I
Mm.
don't know. I kind of want to go out on a limb right here, talking about Black History Month. Should we
Okay.
keep Black History Month a thing? I've heard a
I
lot of
don't see.
people.
Well, Black history is American history. I don't know why we stratified and separated. Black history is American history. You know what I mean? Like, it's fundamental to American history. It's
I've
a
just
part
heard
the
a lot
story.
of people talk about the way that, and I kind of agree with it, the way that Black history, when we talk about Black History Month, when we teach Black history in this country, it's about the trauma. It's not about the things that we do that are, positive. It's always about the things that were done to us. We always focus on the oppression, always focus on the trauma and the pain.
Well, I think it seemed that way when I was coming up in school and family. We also focus on the positives. We also focus on the black inventors and our contributions
Black people
to
do.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we teach ourselves,
When we teach ourselves, the trauma is talked about, but I think a lot of our positive contributions are also heavily focused on, at least what I've seen in my life.
in the school system, you think?
Not necessarily 100%. I can't really think of a time, maybe not in the schools. I don't know why I just remember being a kid around other young black kids learning about black history, but I don't know if it was like, I probably went to like African American Museum, or I think we did go on school trips to the African American Museum. We went there one time when I was in elementary school. I was raised in a very pro-black environment amongst like friends and family. We used to go to like events and stuff and like festivals and stuff like that, like in Lamert Park stuff. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, but I just remember being a kid learning a lot about positive contributions and positive black history and Black Wall Street and stuff like that I don't really remember exactly where, but definitely probably not in public schools for sure.
For me, and I'm sure for a lot of other kids, it was just Martin Luther King Jr. That's pretty much it. Rosa Parks, Civil Rights Movement.
Yeah, we didn't learn about Malcolm X in schools. Definitely MLK. He got like 2 pages in the American history book.
I've heard a lot
Malcolm
of
X
people
probably got a line.
like 19 Keys, Kanye West and we know Kanye has his problems, but when they speak about it, they speak from the point of view where it's like we should have instead of a Black History Month, we should have a Black Future Month.
I see what you're saying, where the focus should be on Afrofuturism and like progress and all the jargon. You know what I mean by the jargon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I just wanted to raise that to mind.
I think there's nothing wrong with Black History Month because there would be and people are going to be mad and crying about it, but it's the truth. All the wealth that was built off of our oppression and slavery is why there's America today. Washington Monument was designed by a black man. You can look this up. You can refute it all you want, but that's what I'm saying. We have very real contributions that are foundational to this country, and you can't separate it from American history. And I think from what we suffered, at the very least, we can get a month to honor that. There will be
but
no.
What are
America
the contributions that Black History Month gives back to Black people? It's really just a bunch of white people and white companies running around, kind of commoditizing. What's the word? You know what I'm talking about?
Commoditizing.
The
Juneteenth, the
quote
whole
unquote
Juneteenth
holiday.
ice cream scandal.
Yeah, or this fucking cop car in Miami, where they put they put Africa, they put the continent of Africa on it. It's Black History Month,
is like
American Black History Month.
This is trolling. To me, that's trolling. I don't.
That's what I'm talking about. It leaves too much room for that.
That's symbolism and trolling. But I think my thing about it is we don't need to really focus on what other people are doing. Like if you understand that symbolism and trolling, that's just like bullshit symbolism and trolling. Like what is a cop car going to do that's fundamentally going to change police departments in this country? What's the
purpose of it?
Africa
That's what I'm
colors
saying.
on it?
What's the purpose of Black History Month? If you're not going to raise awareness and educate on the real, I don't want to say real, but on a full grasp of Black history, and you're going to focus on certain things that just show you like, oh yeah, you were always oppressed and you still are oppressed, then what's the point of it? And then you have on the other side just a bunch of trolling, if you want to use that word. Right. What's the point of it? It almost seems like it does more bad than good.
Well, I look at it like this, right? Not everybody celebrates Christmas. Not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. I know this is just, government. This is America saying, not mandating, but this everybody collectively agreeing upon that February is Black History Month.
It's like a holiday.
It's like a holiday. It's like a holiday of sorts.
And it feels like that too. It doesn't feel like it has any tangible.
We don't have
to.
We don't. Every month can be Black History Month for us, so we don't really need Black History Month. I'm not saying that we don't need it per se, but since it's here, you should always be teaching if you celebrate it, You should always be teaching your children that, but it could just be a month where it's like, hey guys, we're gonna go a little harder than normal. We're gonna dig a little deeper than normal, and if you celebrate that, that's fine. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
But I don't really think there's a deeper discussion necessarily on like we don't need it because all it leads is other people trolling and it doesn't, like, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. But like, what holiday really matters other than the certain people who really believe in it?
I'm
right?
just tired of seeing these fucking Popeye commercials. They ramp up them Popeyes commercials during Black History Month, man. I'm tired of watching
Which is
this
really
shit,
disrespectful because it's just like these niggas love chicken.
We know
You know what I
y'all
mean? Like-
love some chicken. Maybe I should
Mhm.
put that over. Maybe we should play that. I wish I had that. I saw this recent commercial. It started with, it's a black guy behind there. I hope it's a black guy because he sounds black. That'd be terrible if they exposed that it was a white dude playing on these in these Popeyes commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy comes up. We know y'all love some fried chicken. What black person have you ever heard sound like that? You ever heard one?
Ones on TV who there's like, you need to sound
Tap
a little
dancing
blacker.
ass.
Tap into the
That's-
black.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Tap into the black. Just sound a little blacker. Like the director's
They
coming
have to
like,
be telling him that.
Say, Jamal, just
Jamal, right?
elevate the blackness just a little bit. Like, you know what it is. Just that southern twang, you know what I mean? Like, just do the black thing. And
No,
they
they're
just have
urban.
some dude just like, y'all know y'all want some fried chicken now.
Telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw them dancing.
Like,
They were dancing in one of the commercials. One could say metaphorically tap dancing while making fried chicken.
I don't know how they're getting away with this shit, man. But it's been going on for a while.
They can't keep getting away with this.
I don't know how they, because I've seen commercials. I don't, and it's sad that it's so normal to me now that I don't even think about it. It's just like, oh, Popeye's commercial, but I'm not even.
During
it's
Black
just
History
on.
Month, I normally don't notice it, but during Black History Month, I notice it.